See if this works a little better. See if anyone pops in. Anyways, what I was saying was I did a stream yesterday, and I just thought it was a hilarious stream, actually. When I finished it, I was like, man, that stream was hilarious. I always watch back my streams to try and find, like, little intricacies or things, you know, like... Yeah, what's up, Synthpotamus? Yeah, so I always try to do these things, and then I watch them back. Synth Mafia got me again. Every time I do a video that's any bit controversial, we just had about 250, 300 people in here, and what happens? The stream gets jacked again because that's what happens to my channel, you know? So, that's just what it is. I'll retitle it later, but anyway. We're on here talking about the fallout from my AI video yesterday, and the fact that I did 3 or 4, maybe even 5 Moog Messenger videos, and I had a bunch of Moog fans subscribe to the channel, and a bunch of synth purists, and as soon as they found out that I was the unofficial global representative and ambassador for Behringer, they started unsubbing. And then when they found out that I'm actually for AI in the music industry, and know that it's going to be an amazing tool if people wrap their head around it, instead of people hating on it and pushing back on it, and like Ben Jordan thinking he's friggin' Spider-Man, he's going to go out there and he's going to put a halt to AI. Like, dude, come on, bro. Like, give me a break. What's up, Heathcliff? Happy Quails, what's happening? Yeah, it's nice here. Just relaxing, drinking some grapefruit juice. What's up, the user? Yeah, so I titled it, I had to restart the stream. Wave says, I like AI for album. The way I feel about it is if I'm paying someone else to do it anyway, it's not me. AI can do it for free, maybe even better. Yeah, so that's the point I was trying to make yesterday. With the AI is that I think I was having a conversation with my buddy, and I think that if you use AI as a utility, which people who are smart, they're going to learn how to use it properly, and then you can use AI as your own actual professional recording studio recording engineer, mix and mastering engineer, and it'll be able to do all that for you, and it'll keep the essence of everything you've done. It'll keep all your own creativity. And of course, there's people out there who's going to say, hey, feed it a prompt and run it back, and then they're going to be like, oh, I made a song. But listen, they're not actual artists, and they'll give up. They're going to give up real quick. They're just playing around with it. Like, some people use the internet for certain things that are basic. Other people use the internet for hardcore stuff. Okay, some people are coders. Some people go down to the deep web and the Silk Road and get real wild. All right? So my point is that I think Timbaland sees the future, and he's trying to start a conversation, and a bunch of people don't get it because they know that all they're worried about is losing money, right? So if you go around and watch all these producer streams where they're all coming out and freaking about AI, they're like, if you take out all the flim-flam and the racket and the noise and the jump cuts and all the crap they're up to, all they're worried about is losing money, right? All they're worried about is losing money. And if you listen closely, like that guy, what's his name, Young Guru or Uncle Guru or something, whatever his name was, who was talking to Timbaland, all he was worried about was losing money. That's all he's worried about. He just wanted a piece of the pie, and he wanted to make sure that he got a piece of the pie, and that was his only objective, was to get a piece of the pie and make sure he was cut in on a piece of the pie. And that's fine. That's cool, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about using AI for, if you're a bedroom musician and you can't pay to go to a professional recording studio and get your stuff professionally mixed and mastered, and you don't have time to learn the skills of mixing and mastering because you're basically someone who's got so much other stuff on the go that just isn't even an option. If you can use an AI tool that'll help you with all that to take your track to the professional level, why wouldn't you do something like that? It doesn't change the creativity. It's not cheating. That's the same as saying, oh, if I go to this recording studio and they do all the work after I've made something to make it sound super pro and awesome sonically, is that cheating? No, don't think so. So it's here. But my point is I had a bunch of friggin' Moog addicts subscribe to the channel. And I got nothing against Moog addicts. I'm into Moog. I like Moog. I don't love it, but I think they're cool. If I get a chance to get my hands on one, I like one, I'll buy it. But a lot of times when people who are just strictly like synthesizer purists and like I call them Moog addicts, when they come around here, they see me make a Moog Messenger Glaze video. What's up, Harmonic Sonics? They see me make a Messenger Moog Glaze video, and then what happens? They're like, oh, I like this guy. Then they see me come out and rep Behringer to the max, and then they're like, I'm unsubbing because he likes Behringer. It's like, man, can't you just enjoy the ride here? What's up, Patch Dog? Like most things in life, it's a good double-edged sword, can be used for good, and also, yeah, exactly, it's like a chainsaw. I can chop someone's head off with a chainsaw, or I can cut down a tree and make some firewood. I can do both, okay? Same type of deal. What's up, Nova? Elia, welcome. The user 28, you should visit India. Yeah, my missus went to India, and she got sick, so I'm not going there. But I heard India is cool. I lived in Asia for 13 years, so yeah, I like Asia. What else we got here? What's up, Trusto? Happy Quails. You can load several manuals into AI. Yep. I think just figure it out, enjoy it, use it. I'm from Newfoundland, Canada, but I'm an American now. I'm a trans American. I live in America. I'm Canadian, but I identify as American. Where'd you live in Asia? I lived in Korea for pretty much 13 years, but I was all over there, spent a ton of time in Vietnam, Thailand, I was in Cambodia, Myanmar, where else was I? Malaysia, Philippines, spent a bunch of time in the Philippines doing organic farming internship over there on an orphanage and learned some crazy stuff. Spent a bunch of time in Thailand doing Muay Thai kickboxing. Spent 13 years in Asia teaching English. I had my own private school there, ran an English business there. It's called a Hagwon. It's like an after-school school where all the kids, when they finish public school, they go learn math, English, all this stuff. So me and one of my buddies from the UK and a Korean guy, we started our own private school. Had that for 3 years, sold that. Met my wife in Korea. Then we came back to America, and now I'm American. I'm not a total American yet. I'm only half American. Yeah, nice to meet you from Indonesia. I'd love to get to Indonesia. It's one of the only places over in Asia I didn't get to. Hey, Patch Dog, yeah, Thailand's amazing, man. It's my favorite country on earth, especially Phuket. There's a fitness road in Phuket where all the Muay Thai and CrossFit and all the gyms are. It's the best spot in the world. She maybe got sick by a fluke, coincidentally. Yeah, India's amazing, user 28. I ain't knocking it. I like India. I love Modi. President Modi. What else we got here? Name call, please. Ong Bobo. What's up, Ong Bobo? Yeah, why don't we get everybody in here to subscribe to the channel so I can like recoup a bunch of the people who hated on me for saying Timbaland was cool. Crazy. What's up, Georgie Fisher? What's happening? I could be a clone. There's rumors there's 6 clones of me out there, so. Yeah, if you want one of these hats, these are custom on my website. Go type in Google Synth Samurai 4th Wall. You can pick up this hat. You can pick up this shirt. It's got multiple different things on it. I got the Punisher logo on the sleeve. Got the pirate flag on the other sleeve. I got something on the back, but I'm not going to turn around. Go fishing today? Yeah, go fishing, man. Listen, I don't fish, but any chance you can to go fishing, my philosophy is this: if you are thinking about it, just do it. Pull a Nike. I call it doing a Nike. So if you think about it, just do it. Yeah, if you think about it, just do it. Unless it's something that you'll get in trouble for, then think a little longer about it, and then don't do it. All right? The Emperor. Yeah. Mr. T, big day today. Happy birthday to Mr. T. I have that shirt order on its way, late as usual. Yeah, pick up one of these shirts, man. They're probably the best shirts on the internet. I have the coolest synthesizer merch. It's actually a brand. I don't even want to call it synthesizer merch. It's Synth Renegade. It's a brand. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. Can you grab the camera for an edit? What do you mean? I can. I found out I could do this the other day. So I could go. Did you know that oil does not come from fossil fuel? Yeah. Can you guys remember when they tried to tell you that oil was made from dinosaur bones? And people actually believed that? Wow. Isn't that wild? People thought that friggin' oil was from dinosaur bones. Give me a friggin' break. Wow. Fossil fuels. Crazy. Newburyport, Rourke. Fishing on the Merrimack River yesterday. You live in Newburyport, Rourke? Dude, crazy. Let me get that number, cutie. What's up, Jocko Vivas? My number, 555-555. MEAT. MEAT. If you're looking to hit me up, 555-555. MEAT. That's right. Streaming for that big oil. Big time. Jaquivas. Yeah. That's the number you like. That's right, Dinglebutt. Oh my God. Yeah, Machine's unsubbed yesterday, subbed back today. So maybe he'll Newburyport, Rourke's a very cool place. This is just a chill stream. There's no real topic today. I'm just showing off this cool shirt, this cool hat, this beautiful beard, this grapefruit juice, and the nice little flower garden behind me, and the baseball field in the back. That's all we're doing here today. Who else we got? I'm in Dubai. Yeah, I haven't got to Dubai yet. I'd love to get to Dubai. Grapefruit juice is an L. It is. It's luscious. It's delicious with a capital L. I just like the taste of grapefruit. I like that bitter plus the citrus plus the sour. I got 3 favorite fruits: mango, grapefruit, and Asian peach. And Asian peach is like probably number 1. And tomato. Tomato is my 4th favorite fruit. Incoming I Quit video. You know what? I might just make an I Quit video. Today I felt like making an I Quit video. I think I actually made a bunch of I Quit back channel videos and send them around to everybody is what I did. Grapefruit's for men. Grapefruit is for men with 2 grapefruits. Have you ever tried a tart cherry juice? Man, I love tart cherry juice. I love cranberry too. Yeah, I don't take medication, Happy Quail, so you don't need to worry about that. I don't take medication. I haven't taken medication. I don't really go to doctors. I kind of just do my own thing. Food is medicine. I go to the pharmacy. Pharmacy. That's where I go. Mangoes, baby. What's up, Cyber Samurai? What's happening? Yeah, mangoes. Ooh, I love the mango, man. But I like the yellow mango, the Thai mango. I'm not a huge fan of the green and red one. Although it looks better, the Thai mango is the better. For real, Dr. D's. Yeah, dude, whatever. Hold on a second. I got a message coming in. Tart cherry juice with some magnesium powders asleep. Yeah, that's right. Some little cherry juice with a little magnesium. For real. Thai mango's way better. Yeah, I agree. I'm scared about my end of year assessment. User 28. What kind of assessment you got the end of the year? Is it an assessment where you actually respond? Oh, Cyber Samurai, I got a barbecue about to get going here in a bit. So you see it over there in the corner by those chairs? That's where I was sitting when Synth Mafia Satellite jacked my stream. So I had to get under that. We got a lead-plated roof there for when I do these streams. That satellite that runs over top, it can't access the antenna on the phone. So whenever I know the Synth Mafia satellite's above, I come under the lead-plated roof and then I don't have to worry about it. So that's what happened. The first stream got jacked, but now we're back for this one. Why aren't you guys asking questions? Yeah, man. Oh man, I don't know. We got a few things, a few projects in the works since I started the Samurai Reacts live, or just Samurai Reacts. I can't remember what I called it. So I was trying to tell everyone a little while ago that like on the channel I'm doing it like Netflix style, right? Where I have like seasons and then I have different shows that come up. So for example, I got oscillators and percators synthesizer morning show, which I think is going to be a staple. It passed the pilot edition with the board, so we'll be keeping that one. I got I got Synth Wars, the evening call-in show where people actually call in old school coast to coast radio style. That pilot episode last season uh, passed the board. They want to bring that back for this season. I've got it's called Synthflix, and then and then I've got that synth show, which was the beginning and the staple. That'll always be there. And then I have the shilling, which actually the board wanted to bring back. So management said, "Hey, people are asking. We just scraped the internet and the forums, Gearspace, all those forums. Mox Douglies or whatever his name is, Boogles or whatever his name, scraped his Discord forum. And what they found is everybody wants the show, the shilling back. So uh, the team recommended and instructed to bring back the shilling. So I'll have the shilling brought back for an episode. Probably next week I'll get an episode of the shilling done. Um, Samurai Reacts Live was an idea, and we've tested it out. Last week I did three pilot episodes of Samurai Reacts Live. I dropped the synth and just kept Samurai. And I went after that guitar guy who hated on Behringer and Clown Pedal. Uh, Lost 10 subs right away. Then I did Samurai Reacts Live to, can't remember what the other one was, but then I did the one yesterday, Samurai Reacts to Timbaland AI, and lost like 15 subs, 30 subs right away. So I don't know whether to look at that as a bad thing or a good thing, because sometimes when people leave, they're not the kind of people you want around anyway. So like I said, I had a chat with some elders today that I highly respect their opinion, and that's kind of what I'm gathering is, man, these people, they're fickle, and they only want to be around things that they want. So most of us here, especially everyone in the stream here today, we all know the deal. We've been hanging out for a couple years now for sure, and as you know, what did they call me on Gearspace? They said Synth Samurai is the caviar of SynthTube. He's an acquired taste, but once you get a taste of it, you can't help but keep coming back. So I like that idea. I kind of like that idea. So, but I like wasabi more because I'm not really into caviar. So I think it was one of the Japanese forums said Synth Samurai is the wasabi of SynthTube, and they mean the same thing. So some people said I'm the caviar of SynthTube, and then the Japanese said I'm the wasabi of SynthTube. But I think the bigger picture is that I'm an acquired taste that if you just come and drop in once and it's a topic that you're interested in, I'm predictably unpredictable. So the next time you drop in, we might be doing something a little bit different, but it's always guaranteed to be entertaining. You're always guaranteed to get my full 100% effort on every stream I do, every video I make. I'm always putting in 100% effort. I'm always fired up and having a good time. And like I said, you never know what to expect. So that's what it is. And that's the way it is. Exactly, Tactical MIDI. This happened before SS, and you're not there first. Exactly, bro. Yeah, and it's sad because sometimes I feel like if people just gave it a little more of a chance, because I'm not really doing the short form content. I'm doing long form content. I'm doing more of like a hangout environment. I'm doing more of an entertainment style. I call it synth entertainment. I call it the SW, or sort of the SSE, synthesizer. No, what do I call it? Just SE. Synth entertainment is what I call it. SE. No, I call it SSE. Synth Samurai Entertainment. That's what it is, right? SSE. And it's nuanced, it's layered, and it's like any good show, you got to stick around to get to know what you're dealing with and get to know the nuances and the inside jokes and the the kind of character you're dealing with, right? Right. So that's kind of what we're doing. So, like I just was saying, the Samurai Reacts live show, 3 episodes, actually removed probably a bunch of viewers that weren't interested in any of the content anyways. They were only interested in, this one really narrow piece of content, which was the Moog Messenger. And sometimes I feel now though also that since Echo Craft got signed to Moog, if you don't know Echo Craft, head over to his channel. But since Moog signed Echo Craft, and I didn't sign an NDA, so I can tell you this, I didn't sign any NDA. So since Echo Craft got signed to Moog, and Moog picked up the fact that I was doing a guerrilla style support streams for Behringer, but I was just doing it on my own. But rumors went wild over the forums, all over Gearspace and Moody Buxel's channels, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Behringer's paying Synth Samurai to do this because nobody could love this company that much." Hi, Bella. What's happening? Bella Rose, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe if you don't mind. Yeah, so the rumors were running rampant, and it just kind of took on a life of its own. It became like almost like a cult classic thing that, Synth Samurai is like this industry plant in the synthesizer niche, and he's out there, and nobody could love this company this much. And the fact is, I just do. I love the company, but I don't even like the synthesizers as much as I just love the company, what they do. I love the employees. I love how they've innovated in manufacturing and distribution. I love Patchdog and Gato Boss and Bartok and Uli, and I love all the content they put out, and I just love the vibe they got, and I love the energy. And I also, the fact that everybody's against them makes me go for them, so I like an underdog. So that's why I like Behringer. But my point is Moog picked up on that, allegedly. And they went out, and one of the fastest rising synth tubers, Echo Craft, handsome, well-spoken, rough around the edges, but an absolute genius electronic musician in general, but specifically with synthesizers and stuff. And the guy has some of the most amazing demos out right now. And since Moog signed him, he won't admit it, they won't admit it, but you know what happens when you sign an NDA, you can't talk about it. But I didn't sign an NDA, and I can read the tea leaves. So since Echo Craft got signed with Moog, I've noticed a lot of the Moog fans have bailed from the channel. And that's fine. You got to pick your side, and I'm always picking Team Behringer because I'm a Behringer bro for life, and that ain't ever going to change, no matter how much people or companies write me behind the scenes and try to headhunt me and pick me off and tell me not to support Behringer. It's not happening. You know what I mean? I gotta watch my six at all times because everybody is trying to peel me off of the Behringer hype train. They just don't realize that I'm the one chewing that train down straight down the tracks. So get on board or get out of the way. Yeah, Echo. I don't know. You guys should ask him when he has a stream. You need to ask him because there's no way a guy goes from making. Let's call it, Echo's a polyamorous synth lover. Okay. Echo's a polyamorous synth lover, and he out of nowhere, suddenly, he gets a Moog Muse. A Moog Muse shows up out of nowhere. The Moog Muse shows up, and then he does about 25 videos of the Moog Muse. Hello. This was delicious, actually.
Which one was that?
Can't remember what one, but it was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, it was amazing. Okay. So Echo Craft comes out, gets a Moog Muse. He does 10 to 25 videos of the Moog Muse. 10 to 25. Right away. I'm talking like every night this guy is doing a Moog Muse. Every single night he's doing a Muse video. And they're amazing. And to be honest, there's nobody on the internet right now who has Moog Muse content like Echo Craft. Because all the Synth Mafia, all they did and all they ever do is they get given a Moog Muse, they spend 3 to 4 to 5, 6 months learning and then making a very bland, generic commercial video for once the embargo lifts and the Synth Mafia tsunami for that synthesizer comes out, and you get about 50 videos with everybody with a little bit of a different style, but they're all exactly the same. Then you come out and you get Echo Craft. You get the realest, most hardcore, most talented person in all of SynthTube doing a Moog Muse video. Not only one, 12 of them. Okay? Think about that. 12 of them. And not only was one of those 12 videos the best Moog Muse video on the internet, 12 out of 12 of those videos were the best Moog Muse videos on the internet. So Echo Craft has, if this was a score chart, top 1 to 12, all Echo Craft. And then the Synth Mafia is after, and they're all crap. Right? So then what happens, okay? So everyone's like, no, come on now, man. Echo's not working for Moog. He didn't get signed to Moog. No chance. What happens? Out of the friggin' blue, a Moog messenger shows up miraculously on Echo Craft's $45,000 marble countertop. Okay? This cat got a $45,000 marble countertop. He's got a Moog shirt on, okay? One of the greatest Moog shirts ever made. He's got 2 of them on his website. Actually, I don't know if they're on his website now, because I think he's doing an Italian black market thing, bootleg, because the Italians are known for bootlegging. So he's doing a bootleg thing, because I think he's trying to avoid taxes or something. But whatever. He gets a Moog messenger show up on his marble countertop right after he got the Moog Muse. Then what does Echo Craft do? God bless him. He makes the best Moog messenger video on YouTube today. Not only does he go through the pros and cons, not only does he go through all the features, and not only does he go through what potentially might be a fictional story of how he acquired the messenger, but, it's all good. It's all good. He gives you the hottest, most realist, most hardcore, best sounding Moog Messenger demo on the internet right now. And if you don't know, go to Echo Craft's channel and his latest live stream, because Echo Craft right now, in my personal opinion, right now, there is no hotter YouTube SynthTube streamer than Echo Craft. He's the best. He's the realest. He's the most amazing. He's definitely the most talented by far. And he's got that X factor, man. He's handsome. He's talented. He's one of the most highest level communicators at all time, because not only can he speak to the synth purist and the cork sniffers, he can also speak to the everyman with that sharp tongue of his, because he doesn't mind dropping an F-bomb here and there, or an S-bomb, or a Bafanguli, or whatever he says. He'll drop them all. So there's an absolute mega endearing quality to Echo Craft. And I think he's the hottest thing going right now. And if everybody here, you should go over Echo Craft. Machines or Hans, can you throw Echo Craft's channel down in the chat? Everybody go subscribe to Echo Craft. Like I said, he's amazing. But I can't glaze over the fact that I think that Moog signed him, and I think they're not stupid. Moog knows the deal. They saw what was going on, and they said, you know what? The new wave of synth tube is here, and these old school commercialized marketers, they have their spot, but we all know, you know, they're the same as TV, right? They're a commercial. You know, they're a commercial. They're not a channel. Hardly any of them live stream. None of them interact with their community. All they do is make super hyper edited chop videos, minus Dr. Mix, who's amazing, minus Pro Synth Network, and minus Sonic State. But most of the YouTube marketing synth team, they're all just making flim flam, cheesy synth tube marketing videos that once embargo lifts, they drop. That's what they do, and none of them live stream because they don't got the. I don't think they can live stream because I think they're so fake and phony in their videos. They're so fake and phony in those commercialized videos that if they were to go live, uh, the people who love them and follow them would be like, ah, this is cringe. Because if they try to be who they were in their fake and phony commercial marketing videos in a live stream, the viewer would sniff it out. So they won't do it, right? They won't do it. Shake what your mama gave you. That's right, John Smith. You were born with it. Shake it. Yeah, Synthpunk's on the go. His name is Synthesizer King. He's in the chat. Aaron Perry's. He's in the chat right now. His name is Synthesizer King. Change his name. Roy George Void watching. Hey, Roy, that's the best place to watch, dude. Let's see what's going on in the chat here for a minute. All the other channels that I might have watched from the Synth Mafia really don't want any. Yeah, listen, I'm not hating on it, but I'm just telling you the truth that they're all just contracted. They're a contracted marketing team. And when new synthesizers drop, they have a bunch of trusted, we'll call them trusted, predictable, little doggies that will go out there and not say anything bad and take their little synthesizer that they're given and maybe a couple bucks, and they'll do exactly what they're told, and they'll sign their NDA, and they're not allowed to say anything bad about it. And that's fine. They are who they are, but it's old, man. That those days are over. They're boring. They're gone. And there's a place for them, but everybody recognizes what it is now. You know, they sniff it out. It's the era of realness and genuine. And there's two ways to be genuine, and here it is. You just absolutely be yourself, or you be yourself and turn it up to 20. Right? That's how you be genuine. You be yourself, or you be yourself and turn it up to 20. So if yourself is between 1 and 10, you turn it up to 20, and it's still genuine. But when you go out there and you try to just shill. It's like shill is like an energy, you know? There's two different types of energy. There's glazing and there's shilling. Glazing is just like genuine because you can either tell that someone's glazing for fun, just for a laugh, or they're glazing it because they love it. But shilling, there's an energetic signature that when you see it, you're like, you're a damn shill. I see you. I see you. But I'll keep watching it because I want to check out this synth, and, you know, you're the only guys that got them, so I guess we'll keep watching these videos. Oh, you're wondering why my t-shirt is backwards? Because when you do a vertical live stream on YouTube, YouTube is hasn't set up the feature yet to reverse the camera, so you can't even switch it. All I can do is go like this. I can turn the camera around, but you can't mirror it. So if you're looking at this, it says Synth Mafia, Synth Renegade Mafia backwards, but it's not printed backwards. It's just backwards in the stream. A lot of bots on this stream, Patch Dog. Yep. I don't know, man. There's a lot of bots in here. I get botted a lot. Somebody said that Timbaland sent all his bots after me, but I don't know why he would. I was totally praising Timbaland, and I was like, man, Timbaland's amazing. Why would... Hey, Patch Dog, I don't know if you got here, but when I played the black and yellow Behringer, unofficial Behringer theme song yesterday and danced around with the Wasp, I woke up this morning and the stream was still live, and I was like, sweet. And then about 10 a.m., I opened it up, and I had a big, huge, global blocked on it. And, yeah, Wiz Khalifa blocked it. So I had to go in and hit the button, and then it had to cut out that scene. But I downloaded the live stream first, so I still have the back the what do you call it? Back channel video. Yeah, I still got the video, but also I got the lyrics to the Wasp and Yellow song that I was talking to Hans Volt today, and I think we're gonna do a remix and do a music video for the Wasp and Yellow. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. If you want to get in on that plan, I think that'd be hilarious. We'll make a Wasp and Yellow music video. I'll just rap the lyrics, and maybe we'll team up and do the music or something like that. Or you guys do the music, and I'll just do the lyrics, and I'll make the video, and we'll do a Wasp and Yellow video. I'll rent a black Lamborghini for the day. I'll go to Boston. I'll rent a black Lamborghini, and we'll do a Wasp and Yellow video. I'll bring my Behringer Wasp, my beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Uli Behringer, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for that wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous premium of the highest quality full zip Behringer black and yellow jacket, baby. Thank you, Uli. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're watching, dude, but if you are, I appreciate it, brother. Big time. And nothing but respect for Behringer and the things you're doing. And I know the next 10 years for Behringer are going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to be on this wild roller coaster ride. Oswald, hi, my name's Steve from Bangladesh. Are you interested in Oh my God, that's funny. Where are you based in, Sam? America, USA, baby. USA. Uh, Yo, what else we got on the go? Anything else you guys wanna know? Feel free to ask anything. Seems like a lot of bots. Yeah, there's always a lot of bots, but it is the way it is. So I don't usually do this. I don't tell people to like and subscribe. Yeah, the name change is fire. So I changed my name after all the hate and the blowback. My name is now Synth Samur AI. I think it's amazing. And guess what? Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it, baby. Deal with it. I don't care. I'm pissed off. I woke up this morning pissed off. Ask Hans Volt and Echo. I woke up this morning pissed off. Got out of bed, walked straight over, punched 2 holes in the wall, woke the missus up. She said, "Did you just punch 2 holes in the wall?" I said, "Yeah, I'll patch them up later." Drove to Home Depot, got some mud, got a friggin' spackle, came back, patched the wall up, mudded it up, fixed it, came downstairs, still pissed. And I was like, are these people so fickle that if I actually say an opinion that goes against, because I'm the only person on YouTube right now. I'm the only person on YouTube who actually had Timbaland's back because I saw the bigger picture. I'm not talking about putting prompts into a chat GPT or a Suno and getting it to make you a song which you had no part of. I'm talking big picture, and I see it. And I'm the only person who had his back, and I'm actually the only person on YouTube right now in the music production genre who has this opinion. The only one. And because I'm the only one, guess what happens? You get kicked into nads. And so, I take it. Signal's dropping again. Yeah, it'll come back. Signal's always going in and out, man. They can put a man on the moon and live stream it in with no lag, no glitches. But I'm sitting here in 2025 with Starlink flying all over hell's creation and 5G towers surrounding me everywhere, and my signal drops in and out. Just figure that one out. Turn off the bit crusher. Bit crusher. Yeah, signal's clear, man. Aaron Perry's, that's your internet. Your internet sucks, dude. Change your provider. You got crap internet, so you go change your internet. My stream's fine. Yeah, a lot of people, listen, a lot of people when you're doing a stream, they're the ones with the crap audio and the crap internet. It's not you. So you can't get sidetracked when people are like, "Oh, your audio's not this. Oh, turn that down, turn this up." Sometimes it's legit, but only pay attention to the people who you trust. Those who are against the grain get the flame. That's right, all over someone else's perspective. The weird thing about the situation we find ourselves in 2025 is that people don't like differing opinions, right? It hurts them because it breaks their cognitive dissonance. It shakes the pillars of their pre-programming, and as soon as a different perspective comes in, it's like run away instead of like think about it. Or that's right, Patchdog, Van Allen, Rady. They never told us how they got through those, did they? Nope. How'd you get through the Van Allen radiation belts? Don't know. How come you didn't go back? We can't go back. Why didn't you go back to the moon? We lost the manuals for the technology. Oh, what about all the videos? Where's the rest of the video? Somebody threw them away. It's like, oh, okay. So that's the story? That's the story. Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's the story. I don't friggin' think so. And I'm not saying nobody's up there hanging out, but the videos that they showed you of people up there hanging out were total baloney, dude. Epic baloney. Yeah, it's amazing they faked it. But what's amazing is nobody ever goes back and watches the footage. Go right now. This is what I want you to do. Go right now. Open up YouTube. Type in lunar module takeoff real footage and watch the minute video of the lunar module taking off from the moon. And you'll laugh your butt off. You will crack so hard. You'll just laugh so hard. And then you go watch the boss ripping around the moon in that Jeep, doing donuts around the moon in the Jeep. And I mean, it's the fakest crap I've ever seen. But again, I'm not saying there's nobody up there. I'm not saying they haven't went back, but I'm just saying they haven't told us how they got back or if they went back properly. And yeah, it's total baloney and crap. But no one ever goes back and watches the old footage. They just accept the statement. They don't go back and watch it. There's more to the story than that too, I think. But what I've come to realize is this: I don't know anything. I got to the point where I went through the journey of like learning things and then trying to tell people, no, this is the truth. Oh, because I learned it. Now this is true. And then it just got to the point where it was like, I actually don't know anything. And everything that I ever learned, I actually don't know if that's true. Because when I went to Vietnam, I went to the Vietnam War Museum. This was like one of the biggest light bulb moments of my life. I went to the Vietnam War Museum and I walked through the War Museum, and everything in the War Museum was the opposite of what I was taught in school. And everything they were saying was the opposite of what I learned in school. And then I was like, oh, I'm in Vietnam. Of course, the Vietnamese War Museum, the Vietnam War Museum, is going to be the Vietnamese side of the story. And then you come back home and you go to the Vietnam War Museum in America and you read the Western version of what happened in the Vietnam War, and you're like, okay, now I get it. Now I actually get it. So if you go to the country that the war happened, it's a totally opposite story. Then you come back to the country that started the war, and you're like, oh, you have the opposite story of the country that the war was in. And then I realized, I don't know which story's true. And then I realized, I don't actually care. Buzz Aldrin, not Neil, yeah. Moon's made of cheese, probably. Hopefully it's Gouda cheese. What's up, Azugabu? People always have an opinion. Yep. Ain't that the truth, dude? The forefront of being out and going live. What's been lost is the ability to come to a table, have discourse, break bread. Yeah. And people just forgot how to just fight. If you disagree, and you disagree like enough verbally and you're like face to face, you just fight. Just punch each other, have a fight, someone breaks it up. And then after you realize, wow, these stupid ideas that we were like arguing over made us beat the crap out of each other. I actually respect you more now because you know what? We actually beat each other up, and okay, cool. We're cooler now. So maybe people just need to start beating each other up more and fight more. And then get over it. What's up, Happy Cat? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, buckle up and keep it real. Yeah, chill stream. So I think my stream is, I'm on about 20% battery here now, so I think I'm going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry that the other stream got jacked, but that's what happens sometimes. Can your mods piece these said hi people? They're bots. Are they bots? Because I do that sometimes. I go in, there's a new say hi button, and I click it, and I say hi. So 860,000 seconds. No. Okay, hold on. Don't piece people out because they say hi. They're not all bots. Because I do it. I've went into streams, and there's a new button on YouTube that if you click it, it says hi. So don't piece people out who are saying hi. Happy Cat. My dad just passed away. Well, it's Father's Day, so that sucks. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, we don't need none of that in here. Let's just free Earth. How about that? Free Earth. Oh, but Patchdog, you might be right, dude. They could be bots. I don't know. They really could be bots. Listen, I'm leaving all banning to Hans Volt, Machines One, Rourke, and Echo Craft. All right. You're right. Patchdog was right. Ban Happy Cat. Boot her out. Boot him out. Why? That's a weird thing to post on Father's Day. What a bot. Get him out of here. Happy Cat, you're out of here. And if your old man did pass away and you got booted out of this stream today, sorry. Yeah. Huh? You got to be careful. Yeah, Hans might ban everybody, and it'll just be me and Hans in here streaming together. I'm just joking. I trust Hans, Echo Craft, and Machines One and Rourke to do whatever they want when it comes to banning. Machines One said hi. Ban him. Hold on. I'll do this one myself. Let's put him in for 20. There you go. Happy Cat. Sorry. It's a rough day. If you're a real person, it's a rough day. Trust Sessions. Okay, I'm into that. Trust Sessions. Trust Ray. Trust Pompeo. 17. I dig that bot. It's crazy. This is like a pub. Which country? What's PUBG? America. Always. Ghost Hub C. It's like America. Yeah, it's just a chill stream today. I'm relaxing, trying to figure stuff out because I was all fired up this morning, and I was like I was ready to whoop something. The only thing I could whoop was the wall, so I had to whack 2 holes in the wall, and then just like all karma does, came back on me. I had to go to Home Depot and patch up those 2 holes in the wall before I had a ketchup sandwich for breakfast. And if you don't believe that I had a ketchup sandwich for breakfast, you can ask Hans Volt, because I was on a video call with Hans and Echo Craft, and they watched me eat a ketchup sandwich for breakfast. So, what's up, No Lake? Since Samurai, enjoy the great spring. Yeah, man. Englow Online. Yeah, it's beautiful spring. Online game now filled with bots. Yep. What's up, Vinegar? What's happening? It's weird. I don't usually get bots in my streams, so it's kind of interesting. So either Timbaland's sending bots or the Moog addicts are sending bots. One or the other. What's up, Thor? Shout out to Thor. What's happening? Like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to recoup those friggin' 30 subs I lost for all the haters. So if we can get 30 subs on this stream today, that would be absolutely glorious. If you're in the chat and you're watching, sub the channel. What's up, Echo Craft? Thanks for the $1.99. The goal of the stream is to get $14 so I can buy an Italian sub. My daily goal in life, not just in this stream, is to be able to afford 1 Italian sub, oil, vinegar, mayo, no olives, and ketchup on the side, where I can dip the butt ends of the Italian sub in the ketchup. So we got $1.99. Thanks, Echo. You're the man. And I got to read Echo's things. Yo, no trolls. Yeah, no trolls. Hello, how's your day? Day's going pretty good so far. Just got the barbecue set up. I got to go and salt the steaks. I got a couple steaks in there. I'm gonna go salt, put some salt and pepper on them, and and then get it going. He, she, they, them, Barfangul. That's right. Yeah. Everybody, echo. Everybody wants the he, she, they, them, Barfangul uh, T-shirt, man. Everybody's asking for it. I can't believe you haven't made it yet, dude. You act like you got no time, dude. I got no time. You got all the time in the world. Make that Barfangul shirt on your break. Open up your phone. Open up the Canva app. Type he, she, they, them, Barfangul. Save it with a transparent background. Open up your your fourth wall account. Upload the image. Then put the image on a black T-shirt. Then hit publish. 15 minutes. Hi, any single ladies? Oh man, that's funny. That's so funny. Any single ladies in here? Yeah. Oh my god, that is so funny. What happened to this stream? Everyone came in here. I had one dude flirting. I had one dude thirsty flirting with me. A bunch of people asking if there's any chicks on the go. Wild stream, man. Synth Renegade Mafia for life. We love it. Again, man, I appreciate all you guys for showing up today for this stream. I just had to clear the air. I had to get it all out there. Banana Rider, happy Verfangul. Thank you. All right, what's that? $2, $4, 10 more bucks, and I get that Italian sub. I wonder if I could set a goal on here and just say Italian sub, $14, and then enter it. And then when we hit the goal, we're good. Hi, Samurai. Do you work out? Yeah, but not as much as I need to. I need to exercise more these days, so I'm trying to get my workout plan streamlined. But I've had a lot of other things going on, so I had to adjust some time management issues, and I also had to consult with the Synth Samurai Productions management team, and I had to finalize the second quarter Synthflix episodes series, and I think I got 4 series narrowed down. We did the pilot series for Samurai Reacts Live. Absolutely got destroyed. Was a total sub purge, but when the board sat down, they mapped that out. They actually used AI to map out what would be the potential results of a Samurai Reacts pilot episode, and they conservatively estimated a 200 to a 250 subscriber loss from doing that series because people would get a little bit weird about it. But we only lost 30, so I got to go to a meeting tomorrow with the board of Synth Samurai Productions, and I think they're going to be pretty happy with 30 subscriber losses for the 3 pilot episodes. And I think the 30 that we lost will probably end up gaining 6 more. 6 more today, so we're almost there. AIs in your area looking to connect. Yeah, Jumpstart, you the man, bro. What's happening? Good to see you, dude. Jumpstart, AIs in your area and looking to connect. $6, bro. 6 pounds. I think that's $8. Damn, dude, $2 more and we got an Italian sub. Who's gonna put the $2 to get me that Italian sub? If I had a death whistle here, I'd blow it for you, but I can't. So yeah, Jumpstart, you the man. I appreciate that. We got Banana Rider, Jumpstart, and Echo Craft. You guys will be the sponsor of the official Synth Samurai Italian sub. $10. Ain't healthy. Hating ain't healthy. Hating ain't healthy. Oh, thank you, brother. $10. I appreciate that. That's right. Hating ain't healthy. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that. We got the Italian sub. Ethos Annihilator, baby. Thank you for that $2. Now, you know what? Maybe I'll get an Italian sub and a coffee and make it a day. And then if I got any change left over, I'll get an oatmeal cookie with extra icing on top for the missus. And that's a perfect day right there. Do I still like swords? Interesting name. Yeah, I love swords, dude. I'm about to do another purchase from Blade City. BladeCity.com. Go check it out. They're not a sponsor of the show, although I asked them to be, and they never wrote me back. But, you know, someday they will. And, yeah, I'll get a sponsor of the show. But they're not a sponsor. But check out BladeCity.com. Echo or Hans Volter Machines 1. Throw BladeCity.com down in the chat. Yeah, now I got to sponsor Echo Craft. So everybody here today, thank you for buying me that Italian sub. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to have to go sponsor Echo Craft show because um, we're just circulating this cheese around town. So you know what? I'll get a 6-inch Italian sub, and then I'll take the change and I'll give it to Echo Craft so he can go get a 6-inch Italian sub too. Shout out to the 6-inch club. Shout out to all the 6-inchers out there. Yeah. Yeah. Hilarious. All right. I only got 10% battery. I only got 10% battery left, so I got to go, man. You guys have been an absolute blast today. Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Enjoy your day. Maybe I'll pop back later. I brought the laptop so I can do a more professional stream after the barbecue. Take it easy. Slew. Black and yellow, baby, all day. Slew.